I'm excited to see parts of Utah because I've never been to Utah before.
Which leader do you think you would most likely catch picking Winona?
Ooh, I feel like Brad.
I've just learned that there's so much history that goes into this landscape. Okay, if you had to pick a desert scooter name, what would it be and why? That's tough. I'd maybe have to go with like a gecko. I just kind of like to lie down in the sun and hey, there's one experience. There's one right there. Look at that. That was cool. That was cool. That's perfect.
So, anime, why do you think it's important for people to challenge themselves?
I think it's important for people to challenge themselves so that they are able to be their ideal person that they want to be. And without the challenge, they'll never know who they could be in the future. And so, challenge is very important for that.
Out of all the leaders on the trip, who do you think has the smelliest feet?
I want to say it's got to be between Matt and Fisher.
You gotta pick one.
I'm going to say Fisher for sure.
Nice.
Learn that there's so much history coming from it, and like the things that you do now can just kind of affect it and change it from it.
Well, I'm curious, what has been your favorite part of the trip so far?
Do I have to pick one?
I'll limit you to 2.
No, I can do one. Definitely all wrapped up into one is the landscape. You can't find this anywhere else. If I had to pick one specifically, I would definitely say the hike we did yesterday through Fisher's Towers. You know, it's crazy how the rock forms here, and just seeing how huge it is and then going up to the top and being able to reach out and touch the formations that you're seeing, I mean, it was excellent. And then at the end, there was that beautiful view from both directions. Definitely worth coming back out here again.
So, back. Why do you think it's important to be outside and be physically active and just be in nature and experience?
I think it's important to, I don't know, vitamin D, bro. And also just like the fact like when you can appreciate like the outdoors, like what you're living in, it gives you a greater appreciation for where you're living and like the world we're in, like the diversity of it all. The fact that like I can hang out in all of this is like different than what we have at home.
Yeah, that's really awesome. So, whoa.
That's right.
I almost just got hit by a rock.
4.
That was close.
Survival mode.
So we're wearing the same sweatshirt.
We
Why
are.
is that?
Because I think great minds think alike, and badass has a uniform.
Damn right.
Jones? What was something that you're gonna miss the most about being here?
I'll miss like definitely the people in here. Even though I took a lot of pictures in here, but it must be like not impressed than that I see on ice. So and the people in here are really nice in here and really cooperate and do activity like cheer everyone's up. I never had like group like this, so I really gonna miss these people.
Speaking of these people, who snores the loudest out of everyone here?
Hajin.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so Lydia, how have you challenged yourself on this trip so far, or how do you plan on challenging yourself in the future of this trip?
Well, we're going rock climbing soon, so I hope I can do that because I'm kind of scared of heights.
Out of all of the leaders, who do you think would look the best bald?
Fisher, because he's halfway there.
Dan, what has been the most valuable lesson you've learned this week?
It's a tough one. I'd say the most valuable lesson that I learned this week is to watch out for the baby back butter snatch.
And which leader do you think would be most likely to be caught riding a baby back butter snatch into the sunset?
I feel that if a baby back butter snatch were to be tamed and able to be ridden, I think that definitely Devin would be riding it.
Thank you very much.
What is one thing that you feel that you have learned while being on this trip, in this experience?
Learned a lot. Learned a lot about camping.
Camping?
Yeah, learned a lot about climbing rocks and sandstone. It's everywhere. That's what I learned about Moab.
Nice. I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it. There is a bunch of sand in Moab.
Yeah, a lot of sand.
Nice.
And plants. It's just the miracle of Moab is that there's life in the sand. So yeah, add a little pop of deep wisdom.
I like it. I dig it.
So how do you keep a positive attitude when the weather doesn't go your way?
I stay warm by doing the boot dance. Boot dance. Close enough, close enough.
And how is the weather up there?
There's not very much oxygen, so I can't run long distances.
Okay, yeah, so we have Hajin here. So what is the favorite part of your trip?
Here.
Here. Well, here in Moab. Double Arch is your favorite part of all of it?
Yeah, probably.
So the past couple days, it's been, pretty cold. So, what is the mass of the sun? Kilograms. Yeah. Oh! I don't know.
Yes.
A billion? A million?
Yeah.
Which one?
I would choose million.
Million. 1 million kilograms. Alright, you heard it here first. The mass of the sun is 1 million kilograms. So what is one thing that surprised you about this week, about yourself or about anything?
I don't know about myself, but definitely the weather and having it rain and snow in the desert was pretty crazy, and then having it this nice out.
Out of all of the leaders, which one do you think will be like the biggest cat person?
Probably Leanne.
Keith, now that we're back in Winona, what is one of the thoughts that you're having about how the trip went?
The trip was really awesome. Like, to be honest, I thought I would get bored seeing at all the rocks. Like, what? But like, man, I was so wrong.
Okay, awesome. And which leader do you think would make the best big hair metal band?
Biggest hair metal band? I saw Fisher's old pictures. I think he would do that.
Okay, awesome. Well, you heard it here first.
So, now that we're back in Winona, what would you say was your favorite part of the trip?
I think the favorite part of the trip is like to know the new people and share because I'm from Taiwan and we share the different culture, and I think like everybody just surround the camping fire and like tell their story. I think it's the most like favorite part to me.
Yeah. Right on. So, who do you think was the worst snorter at everyone in the group?
Everyone in the group, I just knew that Haji and like the Fisher. Yeah, because I just knew these two people.
Yeah. Fisher was pretty bad about it, wasn't he?
Fisher is the best.
Well, Chinhan, I'm glad that you were on the trip. I'd like to give you a hug now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our time in the desert changed us. We conquered our fears. 20 green kids from Minnesota came to the desert expecting only to be blown away by the landscape, but instead were changed by connections made with each other. We laughed together, we cried together, mostly because we were laughing so hard. Many of us came into this trip stressed about life and school, and after a week of spending time with a bunch of strangers, we became a family. Friendships were formed, memories were made. The view of the arches, canyons, and rivers cannot compare to the experiences shared together around the campfire and around the dinner table with friends. Our time in the desert may be over, but these connections will never end. It's not about where you go, it's about who you go with.
Obviously. I said obviously.
Oh, I thought you said obviously.
Obviously. That makes sense also. Can you see with those on?
Yeah, I can see perfectly.
No.
But you can see better with those on?
Yeah?
Get glasses and get those, because those look real good on you. They look good on you too. I didn't say that. Brad said that.
neighborhood of Arkansas, in Arkansas. Are those someone's left hand? It's like cooperating.